So now what do we have to do? We have reached to the spiritual world. When you reach the spiritual world, our weakness in society will become less. You know, like the problem of fighting, racial fighting, country fighting, government system fighting, you know.
Okay, in I would say in a conclusion, where you think the world is right now, just a rough estimate of where you think we are. Do you think we are reaching spirituality?
We are now in the early stages of evolving from a nation to world as our nation.
So where is that in the chart of evolution? Where is that? Where is that in the chart of evolution? Where is that
So
beginning?
The level of society, the highest level we can go socially is the world as one country.
So where is that? Where is that in the chart? Is it in the middle? Is it already close to spirituality? Is it really low?
It has already been started and is in the process. So things like the League of Nations, the United Nations are all beginning.
That doesn't seem it's...
in the Baha'i, the Universal House of Justice.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like it's in the root. I would say we are somewhere close to the heart. Somewhere in the middle, I would say.
Not,
No? We are still surviving. We are still just trying to get basic
you're
trust.
comparing that
Yeah,
way.
comparing the whole earth, humanity, towards the evolution of
If you're comparing this, we are already quite high.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So close to spirituality, you would say.
Yes.
Right. That makes more sense. That's what I'm saying. I think we are somewhere in communication.
Now we are between awareness and spiritual.
Oh, okay.
That level.
Right.
Once you reach the spiritual, we are already mature.
So in a way, we have kind of gone through basic
that's why we
trust,
fought, survival, fighting,
sexuality, creativity, wisdom and power.
Right. Challenging people, telling you I'm cleverer than you and all that.
And then love and healing.
And
then communication, I would say.
Yeah,
the internet
with everybody.
And then awareness. So now we are in awareness.
Yes, we are going to spirituality, we are just becoming aware. Aware of the truth. That we are one.
So it's not that far from everyone being spiritual.
Just like God said, wait a minute.
Right. I mean, okay, but do everyone need to go through this process of meditation in order to reach that?
Yeah.
Oh, just think deeper.
Spirit and knowledge, you must get new knowledge which will feed your brain and to make it powerful. So that is a knowledge that prophets bring from time to time, raising you from one level to another level.
Right.
So we are quite close to the spiritual man, the crown.
But are there humans on earth that is reversing the process?
Reverse?
Yeah. Cannot?
It's just telling can the 12-year boy become a 6-year boy?
Yeah.
You cannot reverse.
I mean, you can act like a 6-year-old.
That is not reverse. That is just some sickness or
ignorance.
Ignorance and weakness. But you cannot, once you learn to a certain level, you cannot go down. You can make mistakes.
Okay.
But the brain power is only.
So you're saying that people who are doing this, they are actually very aware of the spirituality, which is kind of the solution, but then they are doing all this. Why? Why they purposely understand this is we are already here, but then
if you really have gone to the spiritual, your any bad things will be virtually minimum, zero.
Yeah, but I don't think
we are not.
Yeah.
There are fellows who are halfway still lower. They're making mistakes.
Right. Okay. So there are people.
So different people are there, different levels.
Right.
If you reach really spiritual, you won't make mistakes much.
Right.
Bad things and all that, evil things. But see, that means in our society, the fellow is lower also.
Right.
That's normal. It's just like the sperm, The clever fellow will touch the egg. The other fellows are slow. They lose out. Life also like that. Because we develop differently, right?
So it's basically like kind of an individual thing, lah.
Yeah. Because it's genetic, it's all different. That's one. Our social condition, situation different. Level of culture and civilization different.
Would you say there is a misconception in understanding the chakras in today's world? Because of the vibrations, the frequency, and then they put colors to it and like all
No.
that.
They can try to put color, but we must see what actually the process is.
And what
The process of adding value to our mental powers.
value?
Value, you must see the value. You try to describe and give, like it's a shirt. I put a shirt.
Right.
I look different,
Right.
but I'm still, without a shirt, the same.
Right.
So you want to give light, you want to give vibration, it's like putting shirt on these chakras.
I just feel like, we get, because it's attractive, and then we get attracted to it, and then we lose the sense of
You have to give light, people get attracted to light.
and then we lose the sense of what the
That
value
is still lower.
Right.
Once you go higher, all this doesn't make, you will see how you have developed, how you can think, what your intuition, your instinct, your imaginative powers are, how your understanding is better. You're more aware of the environment. You have to use that criterion to see whether you're moved up. Not giving names to dress, codes and all that.
I think it's just as human beings, we just get a little bit like attracted to that, We just get attracted to that. Attracted and distracted.
Okay.
Yeah, we get attracted, then we get distracted.
You have to compare just like our life, How we put attire, how we give a name, how we change our styles and all that. But we are still human.
Right. Like
Just
what
like
right.
when you reach spiritual, we are all human. You don't divide nation, you don't divide race or government systems and all that.
Right.
So that's why I say all these false worships. We worship nationalism, we worship racialism and all that would fade away when you have reached that spiritual level.
It's like trying to say, don't see the brain, see the mind. Like now we're looking at people with the colors, skin color and all that. So we look past that, which is the invisible.
That's why you don't put light and color all there.
That's what I'm
divides.
asking.
You cannot.
That's what I'm saying here.
So just think that is like clothing and all that. But the truth is that we are human. We must become one family, which is the real thing. We haven't reached that level yet.